Alright. Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, guys and gals, and welcome back to the IndieCar 12th series. So, Hollow Fights has a live stream tomorrow morning, so we're going to be streaming rounds 7 through 9 tonight instead. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Friday evening as I try to endure an unstable Wi-Fi connection and inevitably deal with short oval shenanigans and stuff like that there. Let's see the classifications first. Catania is here at the top spot of the classification with 123 points. Spoiler alert, those are the only points that she has scored so far in the overall championship. Cinder, the returning IndyCar driver, is second in classification with 92. Miori Celeste, 81. Marco Kyoho, bat at Video Games, 78. Kamiya Rania, 70. Bowden Street classification, top 5. Phoenix Roval winner Shy Lily, 115 points. Fun fact, she won on the street circuit in Phoenix last series, and then this series she won at Phoenix Raceway's road course configuration. I suppose you can say she rules the city of Phoenix. Indy Lights champ Ojiki, second in the classification with 89. IME Sensei, 80. DM, 78. Delu, 76. Intriguing seeing Delu in the top 5 of a Roden Street classification, considering that she's more interested in racing on ovals. Anyway, let's see the overall championship. Speaking of Delutaya, she currently leads the overall championship with her 141 points. Second is Catania, down 18. All 123 points are from ovals. She has yet to race on a road or street course this month, and we're going to be racing on a street circuit at Denver for round 8. Let's see if she shows up for that race. Shy Lily third, 119. Ojiki-chan, 111, and Annie, 110. That's her top 5. Bottom half the standings, the defending series champion Fallen Shadow, having won rather mid-series so far this month in 25th, and bottom of the standings, you just hate to see it, Kagranana, fresh off of a 40th place finish back in November, and look where she is at the midway point of this championship. The lap. Also, Nina really needs to get ahead of herself. 4 consecutive absences and 1 point at the Phoenix Roval. Somebody help them, please. Alright. Racing! Yes, we are! Here we are, rFactor 1. Here we are about to race at the old Trenton Speedway, obviously in Trenton, New Jersey, a 1.5 mile kidney bean oval. Let's see the preview for this race. First off, you start at the start-finish line, immediately go into these first couple turns, 10 degrees in banking, turns 1 and 2. You head into the unusual right-hand turn dogleg, banked 4 degrees. An interesting feature, a unique feature of this track. Turns 3 and 4, banked 15 degrees, and then a sprint to the finish. And then you have completed the lap here. Let's have a look at another lap. Turns 1 and 2, and then turn slightly to the right. Go around turns 3 and 4 again. And then another sprint to the start-finish line. Alright, that's quite enough here. 42 laps, if you can see the race lap stingy. Well, it's covered up by the chat. There we go, 42 laps, 25 minutes time limit. And the live chat goes back up again. Turning right, or Wawida. Yeah. Yeah. Very unusual, but that's how it is for this track, which opened in 1900 and closed in 1980, but is forever immortalized here in this good old 2005 racing simulator of rFactor 1. Load! And it is loading. Please be patient. Oh, good. Trenton and Nana are both there. Let's see if they. Let's just get through qualifying. And unfortunately, Nana doesn't qualify. Shy Lily has gotten herself stuck with the previous race winner's curse. And Artie, Patra, and Saraway just couldn't save their skins and bother to deal with slight right-hand turns on an otherwise left-hand turn and oval. So nerds to these 5. Which means, luckily, Trenton will be racing again. Same for Ojiki-chan and Dokibird. That's 30 cars. Let's see how it is here. As the pole position, we'll go to Girl DM. Lily Hops will start second. Row 2, we have Tricky and Ami. And then row 3, Annie and Mio. Bruto, Kiki, and Moriko are next. Then we have Ayami, Natsume, and Bao. Tanya, Lisa, and the adorable Tenten. Doki, Nacho, and Vienna. Nina, Cinder, and Nekorine. Oh, look, Delaway's racing! Along with Tobbs and Numi. Healthy Katanya and Ojiki. And finally, Maya Uwe. These two are highly inseparable from each other, especially in IndieCar. And of course, we know we'll start 30th. For this 42 lap race, this is round 7 taking place at Trenton. Is the board going fast? Seems like the board is running fast. Oh, look, we're finally starting 12 minutes after the start of the stream. Man, I should really, go faster than that. Ah! What a nice evening in which to race IndieCar's 2 ovals and the street circuit on tap for today. Speed up and start off here. Good place to begin here. Alrighty then. DM and Lily Hops are your front row for this 42-lap race, round 7, taking place at the old Trenton Speedway. Let's see what happens as we come to green. We're going around the first couple turns. And onto the dog leg the first time. Very good jump by Miori Celesta, former Sundaria and My Hollow TV member. One at Kansas, I believe. And here she is leading after the first of 42 laps here. Mio, I Am Me, and Lily Hops at the line. Lisa jumps Lily to move up to third at the moment. All 30 cars are okay, I guess. Tanya, not quite okay. Where did her rear wing go? Where did Maya's front wing go? I didn't mean to hit the replay button again, but lep. It's Mio, Ayami, and good old reliable Doki. Currently leading the pack. And some cars are inexplicably lapped, I think. Maya, Catania, Nagarine. And the rest are doing quite fine, and there's a stray front wing out of it. I presume that's Maya's. Doki, the rookie here, up to the front. Let's see if she can have her own bit of patented IndyCar rookie magic. Ojiki did win a race at New Orleans last weekend. Now can Doki grab her first win? Twenty cars in the lead lap, and naturally, Maya's not doing quite so hot. She'd rather race on a road course. I can offer you a street course on this lovely evening for next round. Well, would that be good enough for you, Maya? And our prerequisite to 10-10 check. Going okay here. She herself likes racing on ovals. As Ayami jumps Doki to take the lead, and Cinder also jumps the birdie. Cinder having a very nice return series. Only her second series in IndyCar. She competed in the May Series and hadn't been back until this month. Rurudo going to the lead of all drivers. So many jumps for the lead here, as the board is seemingly going too fast for my liking, as more cars going to pits. Numi and I don't know who else is pitting. Uno, not having a good series this month. But there's plenty of action left to consider as the cars go around and around and around. Naruto with a lead of over 1 second. Doki second trying to catch up to the adorable lion mama of Tokoyami Towa. And another hollow mama also in there. Pole sitter of this race, Girl DM, looking for her second win of the month. Jumps Doki to go to second. Marco is a lap for 4-3 down. Imagine if Doki wins. Let's see if she actually does. She's doing pretty good here currently. Naruto slows down, lets Doki pass her by. Dangerous contact with the wall for DM as we see more car parts. Oh, Nina is out. Nina not having a good series, and that's another 1-point performance for her, sadly, as we see multiple cars having to stop at pit lane. Ami with massive car damage, and Tricky just needing her front wing repaired. Bowie's just now getting out. Tell me 1010 is okay. Al doesn't have her side pod. 28th! Come on! You mean to tell me she got caught up in whatever mayhem occurred that caused Nina to retire from the race early? Man, these cars are driving dangerously close to the wall after turn 4. Delutaya, my goodness! Jumps to the lead with 30 to go. Delutaya looking for a 5th win. And amazingly, it would be all on ovals should she get a win here, but she's got to watch out for the rookie, Ojiki-chan. Has stayed contact, well, again, for no good reason. And Ojiki is quickly catching up and does overtake Delu. Ojiki racing for her good younger sister Rainy, who is retiring next month. Ojiki with her interesting thatched layout on her car. Doki. Look at that! The top 2, both rookies this series. And Doki at the line jumps back to the lead. Doki, Ojiki, DM your top 3. Ami, from the start of 4th, finds herself 28th. DM speeds by Ojiki. And yet another car part down. More car parts flying off. Wow! Oh man! Mayhem! Neko Kamiyama goes tumbling. Oh! New me. Holy fuck, that just happened. Look at that. Look at the replay. The slams into Kagameya. And there goes Maya's race. Oh, unfortunate. Doki still has an intact car. DM still has an intact car. Ojiki likewise. Iki Pyeong in 6th, and Delu still in the top 10. What crazy things happening here at Trenton. As much drama as an episode of Jersey Shore. Amazing how Neckarine is able to keep racing despite the massive tumbling. 10 down 3 laps and 28th. 8 cars in the lead lap. As we will eventually get to this race's halfway point. Ford is going unusually fast tonight. I wonder if Yab has happened in the VTuber community. Billy Hopkins is P2 and DM remains in the top 3. Yeah, this race is official whether you like it or not. We're through 22 here. As Lily Hops finds herself a bit of a distance behind Doki. And by a bit behind, I do mean 2.757 seconds behind Lily, who is herself a 5-time race winner looking for her 6th. Well, Lily is closing in on Doki. Lily just waiting patiently for an opportunity to go after the birdie. Froggy against birdie. Lily trying to find the inside line. Not quite here. And now Lily Hops makes a move and jumps to the lead. Not racing, this is wrestling. In my country, we call them malditos chocadores. Very intriguing. Bruno to 3rd. Delu back in the top 5 here. And Kiki taking 5th spots at the moment. Might Doki make a leapfrog move of her own doing? Yes! So it's a big battle between these closely contested drivers. Naruto Lion! Whoa, careful! There's cars having issues here. I mean, what is going on with Lisa? They have a mayhem on turns 3 and 4, and she is pitting. Meanwhile, it's still a tight battle between, well, these drivers. Naruto on the chase. Growling like a lion. Naruto tried to prove to Doki who's higher up on the food chain. And now Trenton is 7 laps down. She's having one of those races, I feel. Going down to 13 laps, I guess. Whoa, dangerous! That was a close shave by Naruto. Almost made contact with Ojiki. Just getting back on the track. Ojiki briefly had the lead, but finds herself all the way down in 25th. As we still have 8 cars in the lead lap. Got the dog leg. Almost a 2.5 second lead currently for Naruto, but that could be reduced to almost nil. As far as we're concerned, here is Kiki, who couldn't pass Ducky there. Keep an eye on a second and below. Oki stays ahead. Biana is a lapped car, so never mind about that. 10 to go. Brutal Lion still leading. Lily hops to third. Kiki wants third right back. Does go back to third for the moment. Bruno still with a relatively large lead, going down to 9. Bruno looking for her third win. I believe it would be her first win on an oval should she be first to the checkered flag here. Oh man! Major damage involving Kiki! Oh, slammed from behind by Kamisho Natsume. So there goes Kiki's hopes for a win as she goes into pit lane, along with Natsume. Going down to 7 here. Lily is threatening. Let's go after Dokibird. Doki having to be on the defense at the moment. Don't discount DM either. Lily Hops does jump to second. But Lily slows down, drops to 4th. Doki back to 2nd. Naruto still with a relatively substantial lead, coming down to the last 5 laps. Only a 1.943 lead over the next driver down in Ducky. Lily jumps, or should I say leapfrogs, back to 2nd. 4 to go for Naruto Lion. Gap seemingly closer now. Doki wants to keep hopes alive for her, for at least her first podium finish. But gotta watch out for Girl DM. Oh man, GM is close behind Doki. We are down to 2 here, we're through 40. Lily is close behind Rurudo as DM steals third from Doki. But Doki takes third right back. White flag will be waved for Rurudo, but don't discount Lily Hops. She's gonna make the move on the inside and goes to the lead. No! Rurudo says nurse to your lead. Oh, that could have been a nice lead for Lily Hopkins. Rurudo heels ahead. And I don't think anyone's gonna catch her. And that will do it. Rurudo takes victory here at Trenton. Lily Hops gets second and DM will get third. So close to a podium for Doki. She is gonna tie her best to high finish of fourth here. But this race is gonna belong to Rurudo. That is her third win, and I believe her first on an oval. No doubt Toa is very happy to hear about Rurudo's win. The race is done, I suppose. All right. Let's update the points. So, third win for Rurudo, and then we'll have a second place for Lily Hopkins, and third place for Girl DM. And that looks quite right. Let's update points. Delutaya ultimately ends up finishing 18th. 2 down. Tough race that was for her. Not a good race for 10-10. She's going to get the 1 point. Let's see how that affects the points. And it, yeah, I don't even know what to think about that. I mean, yeah. Well, Rudo goes to the top of both the Oval Classification and the overall championship with her win here at Trenton. So the Oval Classification has Rudo leading 132 points, 4 ahead of Catania, and Marco's third, 110. And overall championship has Rudo at 173, 24 ahead of Delutaya's 149. Lily Hops jumps to third with 136, 37 behind Rudo. Fourth is Morocco, 131. Fifth, Catania, 128. And I don't know what else to say about this one. That was certainly a race that happened. I don't know what you mean by plot twist, but anyway, let's move on. When did Boruto last win a race? Probably quite a long time ago. Series 8 Montreal. Okay, so she won on a street course and then a permanent road course. And that's her first oval win. So good job to Rudo. Denver. We're at the streets of Denver at what is now known as Ball Arena, formerly Pepsi Center, as we have ourselves a bit of street racing to deal with. It's a 1.647 mile, 9 turn circuit as you have a look here. First you make a right-hand turn, and then another one, and then a left-hand turn. Inexplicably, this is where the entrance to pit lane is. You just turn left right there to enter pit lane. Otherwise, you just stay right out on the more right-hand side. Another left turn. And through there. And another one, and then a fast section. Fastest section of the track. Into this curve. And you head into this really, really, really wide section where you can certainly have opportunities to overtake. Really tight to hairpin turn before you reach start-finish line, and then I don't know, do it again for another 16 times, because this is a 17-lapper. Anyway. Denver. No Doki here. I believe she'd rather race on ovals. I don't know. No Ojiki either. Both rookies absent from this race. Well, Ojiki will be marked DNQ while Doki will be marked absent. Nekari, Ojiki, Totone, Tricky Wee, and Tanya miss the cut. Another mid start for the who's supposed to be the perfect 10 of the Artemis of the Blue will start at pole. The Series 3 champ, Bell, will start off second. DM will start row 2 along with Nacho. Next we have Rurudo and Sarway. Maya, Natsume, and Milky. Mio, Tob, Annie. Nishiza-san, Vienna, Cinder. Tenten, Nana, and Ui. Ami, Uno, and Shundo. Numi, Nina, and Ayami. Lisa, Kitania, and Kiki. And finally, Pochi, Lily, Healthy. We're going to begin in just a moment. Need to check out what's downstairs for a bit. All right. Sorry for the momentary pause. There was a bit of a hammering going on outside an hour or so before the stream. Seems to have ceased for now. But anyway, we're about to begin round 8. And we may have more than one attempt at a rolling start because stuff. And hopefully the TV ticker does show up even when we have to restart anyway. Yeah, with pit lane at a different section. Safety car will park, and these cars will have to go on their own the rest of the pace lap. And you know how disorganized pace laps are without the pace car. Gotta make sure at least the top 10 goes, and hopefully we do get a green flag start. As long as Bal behaves. Okay! We do have a green flag start. First attempt at the pace lap is okay. And the TV ticker does seem to want to show up as cars make their way around these first couple turns. Now, the big lead. Sarway inexplicably has to pit early. Former series champion Artemis of the Blue finds herself in second, followed by DM. Oh, Verudo, careful. You don't want to get yourself into the previous race winner's curse. Now do you? Who's also pitting? Nacho? Anywho, we go around this turn 9. Very fun turn. Here are the other cars at hand. So it's Bao, Artie, and DM leading after the first of 17 laps. Neko's certainly spending an extended amount of time here. I'd like to see a few more cars having to hit at this point. And there are cars pitting, and which include Tob and very damaged, not so healthy Hanamori healthy car. Hochi is also pitting, and so is Lisa. Yeesh. Anyway, Al, one of the few roster members who has competed in every IndyCar series, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure she has been in the roster since the very start without any breaks. She's doing a pretty good job here early on in this Denver race. Miori Celesta looking for a second win this series. Ditto Rudo. Ditto Girl DM. Ishiza-san. Natsume, Vienna, Ui, Uno. Lily Hops. You would be more inclined to see a higher amount of incidents. Like, for example, Shadow inexplicably finding herself outside the track limits. As I was saying, because you know, these street circuits, the barriers all throughout. Mio, very close behind Artie, but couldn't find an opportunity to overtake. Just still a bit of a distance behind the the former IndyCar champ. Mio trying to make a move. Rudo behind these two. And Fallen Shadow has dropped into the void. So that's Shadow's race ended in failure here. The defending series champion just not having a good series. Damage right there. Another spearing from behind, and it's Marudo spearing Mio. Let's look at the replay. That was just unfortunate. Very unfortunate for these two. They're gonna have to take some time to pit. So that'll put DM in third, and Annie is fourth, and who's fifth? Cinder! Man, Cinder making her presence felt in the top 10 as Nishida-san seems to have screwed up again. Dealing with a bit of a melee involving some of these cars here. Perfect 10, trying to stay out of trouble here. Quite a lot of things happening, and we're only through 5. Only through 5 here at Denver. As Goldiam finds herself in second, hoping to jump into the points lead, or at least close to it. Now, a pretty good start to her race here. As his cars go into this fast section. Very nice jump by Milky. Tell me now, how far down did Marudo and someone else drop? And Mio. Marudo and Mio. Mio down to 24th. Marudo, luckily only having to repair her front wing, only dropped down to 15. 23 cars are on the lead lap. 29 still racing. As DM, well, I wasn't paying attention, has jumped Bow. Always when I'm not paying attention to who's at front, and I end up completely missing the overtakes. Many such cases, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm hoping for this month to belong to the villains. Now from first to third, Artie. Still content with being second. Race will be official after 9 laps of completion here. As the cars continue to deal with walls. Oh, already drops to pit lane. Must have lost her front wing at some point moments ago. I'll put Annie to third. Annie looking for a third podium of the month. Having a very fine series. Hard enough as it is to believe this is Catania's first non-oval race of the series, so she finally got on the board in the Roden Street classification. So there's something accomplished for her. And she finds herself currently 4th. Rodium leading by 5 seconds. The time on the TV ticker graphic is unofficial, but certainly a rough guide to how far ahead one driver is to another. Actually, I want to see the gaps between the times. Almost 5 seconds between DM and Bao, and slightly bigger for Bao and Annie, and 7-second gap between Annie and Catania. Well, 6 seconds, but still large-ish. Drivers trying to stay out of trouble. Having a bit more breathing room in which to race. Which is interesting considering this is only a 1.6 mile street course. IME somehow is 5th. And DM still trying to lead, but Al trying to get closer and closer eventually to DM. Well, okay, the race is marked as official because there's less than 8 laps left to race here. To deal with a couple of lapped cars ahead of her before she could go after the DM, as we see a piece of debris on this turn 2. Now, Ami jumps to the top 5, ahead of IME. Oh, careful. More cars to deal with. Uh-oh. There goes Louis' front wing. Bao trying to regain her lost lead. Today, hopefully, as I'm seeing a YouTube error in the live dashboard. I'm worried about the connection hiccups. Been dealing with an unstable connection in the hour or so before going live tonight. I'm seeing a complete emerald green on OBS. Hopefully there's no issues the rest of the way. Still 6 relatively long laps to worry about here. DM's lead is now only 1.9 seconds. Annie, still remains where she is, save for Catania. Amy has gone back to 5th. Down to 5. Everyone trying to drive lean. 23 cars in the lead lap. 6 more, 1 down, and Fallen Shadow is obviously in the void, unable to finish. And the lead has increased a bit for DM. Another car pitting. In Milky. Doesn't quite affect the front runners of this round as we start to wind down here. We have one more race for tonight after this, which will take place at New Hampshire. 60 laps of action on the 1 mile short oval. Oh, whoa, what is this? Here is Annie. Hoping to go past Bao, but Bao doesn't want any of this madness to get to her. So Bao will remain ahead of as we see someone lose a wing, I guess. No, Lily still has an intact car. I thought it would be Lily who lost a car part. Still a very nice race for DM. Trying to keep her bid alive for a second win this month. Going into the penultimate lap. But Bao and Danny are getting even closer now to DM. Ever so close now. Been a relatively clean race throughout these past 10 or so laps. Down into the wide section, turn 9. And here comes the white flag for Girl DM. Last chance for Bao and Annie to do something. But DM is too far ahead. She has a 2-second lead over Bao. And I don't think Annie will be able to overtake Bao either. On to the speedy section for the last time. And that wraps it up here. DM will do it again this month. And she's going to be a 5-time IndyCar race winner. Girl DM, your winner here at Denver. As expected, Bao and Annie finish second and third respectively. Titania will take fourth. IME rounds out the top 5. It's going to bolster DM's chances for a championship here. Very good result by DM. Waiting for the others to finish and then we'll wrap up. And naturally, Maya stuck. Natsume and Kiki will finish. Need Maya to finish her lap and this race will be over. So we'll speed it up a bit. We all know where she's going to finish in the standings. Speed up a bit, speed up a bit, speed up a bit, speed up a bit. And to the finish line. Okay. So, second win this month for DM. And Girl DM is now a 5-time race winner. Might this jump her into the championship lead? Girl DM. Al. And Annie. Items for the blue does finish in the top 10. Nana gets 10th. Rudo, lucky enough to avoid previous race winner's curse. And we only ended up having just the one casualty of the race. And Fallen Shadow. But we are just about done for this race at Denver. We'll lock up the points. Blue. And this result does put Girl DM in the championship lead. So she leads the Road and Street classification with 148 points. Second is Shy Lily with 115. IME third with 112. Overall championship, Girl DM 190. Rurudo very close behind, 187. Catania third, 164. Annie fourth, 159. IME 155. Spicy stuff here as we move on to New Hampshire. Last race for tonight. So this is going to be a 60-lap race. And heads up, we are going full send here. It's going to be 100% damage multiplier. Alright, New Hampshire Motor Speedway, where the real-life IndieCar once had a race in 2011 to no avail. 1.058 mile circuit, relatively flat. Banking is between 2 to 7 degrees, and the straightaway is just 1 degree. Racing in the short oval kits, not the super speedway kits, the variants of the road course kits that take out some minor parts from the front and rear wings. But the cars are suitable enough for racing on such short ovals. Let's go around and around and around and around a few times. And you gotta do it a total of 60 times. Let's just get back to game screen. We all know what this track is about. Let's see if we can have clean racing here. We had an unusually clean race at Phoenix last weekend. Clean for IndyCar short oval racing standards. I don't know how it'll be here at the Magic Mile. Load. Grid me. Delutaya doesn't even qualify?
Oh, what a shame.
That is just madness, ladies and gentlemen. Delu missing out on an oval race. Yeah, that's heresy, sacrilege. I don't know what you call that, but Delu didn't make it to this race. Ojiki, Moriko, Delu. Moriko doesn't qualify for this race, and she's supposed to like racing on ovals. Maybe she's too scared to race on a short oval such as this. Bat being too chicken to race. Well, surprise, surprise, Nina, of all drivers, who's currently at the bottom of the championship standings, will start off at pole for this race. And starting second is the driver who's second from the bottom of the championship standings in Kagra Nana. Nina and Nana starting 1 and 2. And then Numi. So Nina, Nana, and Numi. And guess who's starting row 2? It's points leader DM. And then we have Shy Lily and Annie, Mio, Pochi, and Rurudo. Tanya, Katone, and Uno. Bell, Ayami, and Kiki. Shadow, Uwe, and Lisa. Ten, Vienna, and Nekorine. Tanya, Lily Hops, and Saraway. Milky Doki and Patra. And finally, Cinder, Healthy, and Tob. Great, we're set to go. 60 laps here at New Hampshire. All right. We're gonna up and roll in for their pace lap. We're gonna skip to here and see what happens. Welcome to New Hampshire for more short oval shenanigans. One race had 10 cars left after the first 5 laps. What will it be this time? We're racing here at the Magic Mile. Oh god, here comes the mayhem. Here comes the beef. Cue the beef right around here, maybe. Nana, Shy Lily, and Numi are top 3. Not much beef. Cinder in the pit lane with just a loss of her front wing. Will we have beef here? No, they're all seemingly wanting to go into single file. Come on, where is the beef? Annie to third. DM to second! Man, she's having quite a night here. As Cinder gets back in and attempts to impede on the progress of the frontrunners. Well, Milky Queen had trouble into pit lane, but we made it okay. Kiki will have to spend extensive time here. Quite a few cars pitting. Well, and shout out to the lead. Well, never mind, she has lost the lead to a few drivers. Well, Miori Celesta currently finds herself ahead of the chase. Takashi Uno is second, and DM is indeed in third. As Milky Queen gets DNF'd. DM does go up to second. Mayhem! Mayhem! Holy cow. There's stuff that happened. Tom crashes out. Yeah, more BS happening here. Luckily, Tom's car is well outside the racetrack. Oh man! Oh, ooey, unfortunate. Oh man. So there's the wake-up call to everyone. Try to drive safe. You're racing on a 1 mile oval. Have fun. All this happening and we're only through 11 laps. Okay. Trenton is still racing. And Doki is well behind. Anyway, Uno going after Mio's lead. Well, never mind. Unless... Yeah, never mind. Never mind that, never mind. Uno to the front. Talia lost her front wing and we'll have to stop here for a bit. And Mio has gone back to the lead anyway. Go figure. In the distant third is Hanamori Healthy, but she's being pursued by Numi. And Nina really wants to get out of the deep hole she's in the championship standings. Trying to play things safe here. She's currently 5th behind the 4 cars ahead. Why the need to go for a full send? Whoa, there was a bit of 3 wide action briefly. Bit dangerous here considering the circumstances as Numi goes to the lead. Was that another tire out of it, or was that a pre-existing tire out of it from a driver that just dropped out of the race? Ayami out. Ui. Katone. Tob. But if there's a positive, that just leaves a bit more wide open racing for the remaining drivers, especially with how short this track is. Well, it's not too short actually. It's a hair over 1 mile, but still. Holy cow, Trenton of all drivers finding herself in 3rd right now. With these 2 drivers close behind. Here comes Perfect 10 going into the lead. After the first third of this race, Nakarine speeding fast. Ten has seen her fair share of short oval shenanigans. She has naturally been in IndyCar for all 12 series so far. Though she has had a much extensive experience with turn left racing. We have already mentioned a few times that she prefers racing on ovals. Anyway, Numi is being threatened by Nakarine. Uno 4th, Uno 5th. Still lots of laps left to complete. 11 drivers are on the lead lap. 10-10 leads by a little over 2 seconds, but that could be overtaken if Numi knows what she's doing. Come on, Pochi-sensei, don't mess up 10-10's racing. Ten hasn't won a race in what seems like millennia. Well, things seem to have stabilized since the incidents of 10 to 20 laps ago. Nana pitting, so she's gonna have to go yet another day without a race win, as far as I'm concerned. Sure! Overtake 10-10, why don't you? Extend her long wind drought. "30 out, 30 to go. Numi, 10-10, and who's third? Gerudo Lion. Oh, careful. Careful there. Ten couldn't quite find the inside on turns 1 and 2. Whoa, 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 careful there. And Numi again cuts off 10-10 on the inside, turn 3. Maybe an overtake at the home stretch. Nah. Perfect 10 will just remain right behind. Oh, now she's on the move, and now she goes back up in front. Uno goes to third. Man, these two are just playing leapfrog with each other. Oh, see, they did it again. They once again trade places. Still very exciting action here at New Hampshire. As now, Catania goes between first and second, and make it a double-decker that Numi's got to munch through. For lack of a better statement, and Numi's now gotten a bit worse. Anyway, here comes Watagashi Uno. Yoinks second away from Numi. Ten's lead is a little over 2.5 seconds still. Mirai Celesta finds herself 5th again. Improves to 4th. Down to 21. Still a long ways out from race completion. We'll try to speed her way towards Harry 10-10. Down to the last 20, we're 2/3 of the way through this race. Numi on the move against Watagashi Uno. Hoping to overtake the Honda driver. And does! So Numi gets back to second. Green wants to improve to a provincial podium spot. But is beaten to the punch by Miori for the moment. Race is still far from over. Here comes Numi! Using her push to pass. Well, that's that lead ended up lasting as long as it could. Too many things can get too good to last. Oh goodness, here comes Mio. And 10-10 goes outside the top three altogether. Three-quarters of the way through the race. Akuma Nimene leading. But overtaken by Nekarine. The Series 2 champion trying to keep control of the final 13 laps. Ah, 10-10 is losing it. Numi once again having to make the chase. As I don't know what that last character is in that captcha. We're down to 10 laps. As Numi does jump back to the lead, but only for the briefest of moments. Oh, that sound means it's crunch time here at New Hampshire. The Series 2 champion leading, Numi second, Numi third as Uno goes to second, and Fasta making a move, going into the lead. We're in for a close finish here. Ah, 10-10 is a distant fourth behind these drivers. Ah, Numi drops back down, drops to third. Neko waiting for an opportunity to strike, but also gotta watch out for some cars behind. Nekarine on the high line. And that will work fine for her. Trenton looking to go back to podium spots. Oh, well, we have beef. We may have beef, but it's just minor beef. It doesn't affect it doesn't affect the race leaders. Surprisingly enough, 10-10 to third, 10-10 to second. Don't screw this up. Oh man, I said don't screw this up. 4 to go. Nekarine's still leading. More debris. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's hard to follow along with things. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, there goes even a chance at a podium for Trenton. It was too good to be true. Alright, 2 to go. Uno trying to chase after Nekorine. So many cars in the way. Uno goes to the lead. Meets the white flag. And onto the last couple turns. And Watagashi Uno takes the victory here at New Hampshire. Uno, whether she starts 12th, improves 11 spots to take victory. So, 2 Honda race wins tonight on ovals. As for Uno, that is her 4th win. So congrats to Uno here. And where did 10-10 ultimately finish? 1 down, 16th could have been worse, but it was an unlucky finish for her still. But that's that for New Hampshire. The top 3 here are Watagashi Uno, Nekorine, and Numi. Update the medal counts, and we'll wrap up. Points. Let's see, points. Eighth place for Rudo. '18th for DM. 19th for Doki. She was just basically invisible throughout the race. Neither Vienna nor Nana could give a darn. And let's bring in the points wrap up for tonight. Where were we? Right here. $40 for Numi. Nina. Well, good news. Nina, for once, got a top 5 finish. We'll mark her as getting pole for this race. Oval classification. Once again, led by Rurudo, 158. Catania, 146. Mirai Celesta, 131. That's your top 3 in oval classification. And Rurudo goes back into the championship lead, 213 points, 15 ahead of Girl Diab's 198. Annie is third, 189. Catania, fourth, 182. And IME, fifth, 156. That's all for tonight. So we will wrap things up on Sunday. Last 3 rounds of the series will take place at 2 previously raced on tracks and 1 new track, South Carolina. So South Carolina, Ontario, and Cleveland. The last 3 rounds of the championship. They'll take place Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern on the VTRP channel, as we determine who will win that gold star for the 12th series. And it's a close, tight championship on hand. I'm curious to see who will win it all on Sunday. Will it be Rurudo, DM, Annie, or someone else? You'll have to find out on Sunday. Anyway, I'm gonna go chill out, relax, have dinner, and what have you not. Dinner's getting cold already. Anyway, have a great rest of your evening, and thanks again for watching this evening. Enjoy Hall of Fights, everyone, tomorrow morning, and I'll see you on Sunday morning for the conclusion of IndieCar's 12th series. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening. Otsudag!